As far back as I can remember, my dad came home for lunch. I'm sure it wasn't every day, but in my mind it was. He worked at a bank and did just fine, slowly but surely climbing the ladder in his industry. And yet, as best I can remember, most days he came home for lunch, sitting on a stool at our counter. Most days he ate a sandwich with a few slices of deli meat, plain potato chips, and French onion dip. Or, on occasion, he would eat a hot dog on a slice of bread with ketchup. Again, these are just my memories. My dad, now recently retired, might tell a different story of his lunch menu variety, but this is the endearing image I have of my father as he came home for lunch every day. He grew up on a family farm in South Dakota where most lunches were no different than the ones he continues to eat even today. His family upbringing clearly shaped his expectations for lunch. I, my father's son after all, have strayed very little from the model he set for me. My lunch, almost every day, is a salad, carrots, and a few pieces of a rotisserie chicken. My tastes are actually quite simple. I drive a Honda Accord. I wear a black t-shirt purchased at the local outlet mall. My tennis racket is 20 years old. I order black coffee at coffee shops, and my hair products, a topic of much conversation here on YouTube, are bought off the shelf at Target. I appreciate a fancy dinner when I have one, a luxurious hotel should I find myself there, or fine art when I view it. But for everyday living, I am content with pretty simple tastes. And simple tastes, in my opinion, get a bad rap. Now, some might think that I am unrefined for eating rotisserie chicken every day for lunch or missing out on the joy of living by not booking expensive accommodations whenever I travel. But I disagree entirely. There are many benefits that accompany having simple tastes. Let me list a few of the most underappreciated ones for you. Number one, when you have simple tastes, enjoyment becomes easy to find. When your tastes are simple, it's easy to find things that you enjoy. I can be just as happy eating chicken with buffalo sauce for lunch as I would be sitting down in a fancy restaurant. One is just more achievable on a regular basis. Number two, easier to entertain. I am easy to entertain. If you want to treat me for dinner, you should feel no pressure in what you prepare. Truly, serve me homemade tacos and I'd be just as happy as if you served me prime rib. Or pick any restaurant for dinner. I don't care. I'll be happy. Again, don't mishear me on this. I love prime rib, but my tastes are simple, and ground beef tacos make me just as happy. Number three, when you keep your tastes simple, it's easier to live within your means. There are benefits to living within your means that go even beyond the subject matter of this video. Things like freedom and peace and more opportunity in life, for example. When your tastes are simple, life costs less, and living within your means is easier than you might have thought. A fourth benefit is less lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation refers to an increase in spending when an individual's income goes up. It's why many are never able to get ahead financially. Personal expenses simply rise when their income increases. But when you keep your tastes simple, there is less opportunity for lifestyle inflation to take over. Number five, more gratitude in life. We are faced with two choices every day. Number one, we can be grateful for the things we have. Or number two, we can focus on all the things we wish we had. When you're able to find joy and contentment in the simplest things of life, gratitude is an easier choice to make. Number six, when we keep our tastes simple, we are less influenced by trends, labels, and advertising. Too often, people pay a premium just for the privilege of becoming a walking billboard for a company. Personally, I am not impressed by fancy or expensive brands just for the sake of being able to show off the logo. Same with advertising and changing trends. As Nate Berkus says, trends exist to make people feel badly about what they don't have. When your tastes are simple, you are less likely to be influenced by fads and trends. Number 7, there's more opportunity to splurge when necessary. There's another benefit of having tastes simple that I should mention. If you are not spending routinely on expensive things, there's more money available to spend when the splurge is truly desired. While my wife and I have always lived on a modest income, every 5 years we take a trip to celebrate our milestone anniversary, 10, 15, 20, and most recently, 25 years. Because our tastes are not extravagant on a day-to-day basis, that is something we have always been able to spend money on. And number 8, it's easier to make decisions, and so there's less time that's wasted. There's a direct correlation in very practical ways between having simple tastes and the time that we save. For example, it's easier to make decisions when traveling, shopping, or even something as simple as planning tomorrow's lunch at work. Again, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it's wrong to enjoy nice things at times. But when you are satisfied with simple tastes on a daily basis, both time and money is saved. A ninth benefit of keeping your tastes simple is that there is more opportunity for impact. I'm going to make a bold statement here. Take it or leave it. Maybe it's because of my upbringing, but when I think of the people I most want to emulate in my life, rarely do I think of the flashy types. I suppose in the moment, there is something seductive about the person with the expensive car, outfit, or drink. But in the long run, it is those who have learned to become content with the simple things in life that inspire me the most. It seems to me their simpler tastes have provided more opportunity for impact in other ways. Now, there are, of course, some people who pursue minimalism because of their expensive tastes. Owning fewer items allows them to have higher quality, more expensive things. I understand that fully. But for me, I have a certain level of joy and contentment in keeping my tastes simple. And I think you will too.